Hey, in my last video I shared a few sentences about sun in the houses of the natal chart, so I thought today I should continue with the moon. So let's do that today and talk about moon in the houses of the natal chart. My aim is to always keep these videos fairly short and try to include everything that I think is important, although there is always so much more to be said. But I will try to do that today. I will keep it at few sentences for each house, and then hopefully moon won't mind. So we know that moon in the sky has no light of its own. It reflects the light of the sun. And we can say that in a natal chart, moon shows where we are sensitive, shaped, molded, where we look for comfort and safety, among other things. The house position shows where we are fluctuating, changing, where we keep in touch with the emotional side. It shows memories and our moods. So moon in the first house. Well, any planet here is somewhat amplified. And moon here will radiate all of the lunar qualities like sensitivity, impressions, and instinctiveness. Moon in the first may show the need to stay close to a mother figure or her surroundings. Individuals with this position have a natural ability to pick up signals emanating from those around them, and depending on the sign, these signals could be read with a lot of subjectivity or not so much. However, it's usually seen that most people with this placement have strong instincts and know exactly what to do in certain situations, like they can feel the danger or smell the opportunity. Moon in the second house may indicate that material belongings, money and possessions bring emotional security. There can be sentimental attachment to objects which may be linked with a memory or family. This position might indicate interest in antiques or anything from the past. Financial circumstances here might fluctuate with this position because the moon changes so quickly. With that being said, money can come through professions connected with the moon, like catering, hotel work, taking care of children, real estate, to name a couple of them. Individuals with this moon position are usually sensitive to others and have a natural ability to know what others want or need. Moon in the third house. Okay, here, well, this position suggests ability to feel what others are thinking. And individuals with this ability may find it difficult to distinguish their own thoughts from the thoughts of others. Situations will be perceived according to one's mood and sensitivity at the given moment. Moon here shows an imaginative mind, and it may indicate retentive memory. Moon wants to learn subjects like archaeology or history, and mind might wander from one subject to another. And sometimes moon here can indicate writing talent or being a good public speaker. Moving on to moon in the fourth house. Here moon finds security and a sense of belonging in home or family structure. Home is a retreat and a sanctuary of a sort, and moon here is highly attuned to any changes of atmosphere in that environment. Because it is the fourth house, individuals with this position may not always show their feelings to others, as it is hidden, it is underneath. Sometimes the conditions of the home are fluctuating, and this can cause restless search for safe environment, longing for peace, safety, and tranquility, as the need for safety and belonging can be very prominent with this position. Quite often, these individuals show interest in family lineage, real estate, and it may even indicate a strong need to live by water, near the water. Okay, moon in the fifth house is engaging in hobbies, romance, creative works in order to find comfort, security, and relaxation. Artistic expression can come and be very natural with this position. People with moon in the fifth somehow like to be in the public eye, as they naturally know how to present themselves in a pleasant way. They can be very charming and may seem very familiar in a way. Desire for children can also be seen here. Some might like to take risks in possibly rewarding transactions. Falling in and out of love easily can also be seen with this placement. The moon in the sixth house is finding comfort and security attending daily routines like making morning tea or morning coffee and taking care of one's health. Physical health and ability to function on a daily basis will vary according to moods. Individuals with this placement almost have a need to be emotionally engaged in work. An employment where one works with other people could be more suitable than working in isolation with this placement, and having pets and loving them could contribute to overall health, both physical and psychological. One in the seventh house may be oversensitive to the needs of their partners, maybe even over adaptive. Sometimes these individuals may look for a mother figure in their partner. Even marriages and partnerships could be sought because of comfort and security they could offer. Here, Moon does not actually want to be isolated or alone. Moodiness and changes of feelings might occur in a number of ways in connection to relationships of any sort. Moon here might show a restless, unbalanced, and distinctive partner. Moving on to Moon in the eighth house. Here, Moon gives a natural, intuitive openness and understanding to hidden forces and even sensing evolving social currents in something like business or economic trends. People with this placement may have been extremely sensitive when young to vibrations in their home environment, especially the mother's feelings and moods. Early experiences with intimacies or death would have made a strong impression and might have even strongly affected the character. Inheritance of property is possible through mother or partner. Moon in the ninth house could indicate almost inexplainable ability to foretell the outcome of the events and what will happen in general. Individuals with this position have a natural receptivity to philosophy, religion, and can easily grasp symbols and different ideas. Feeling of home for these people, it can be like praying in a church or when they're about to travel and explore in other countries. Caring for other people might be through spiritual insights, and sometimes relationships with foreigners could be seen with Moon here. Moon in the 10th house finds safety and security through profession and status. Individuals with this placement could be very sensitive about their reputation and what people think about them in general. It could indicate struggle with finding balance between professional and personal life. Moon in the 10th house offers opportunities and challenges to an individual's career, his public and even personal life. Relying on intuition as a compass of a sort when choosing career path is quite possible here. Moon in the 11th house seeks comfort, sense of belonging, and security through friends, organizations, and groups. People with this placement could be very impressionable, and it might be advisable for them to be very wise about making wise choices of people and circles with whom they associate. Moon here might act like a mother to a sort of like a mother of a sort of friends, and might expect a strong support from others when needed. Moon in the 11th likes to get himself involved with group activities and social outings as a way of relaxing and releasing the worries that may have come from other areas of life. And those with this placement could make friend bonds extremely strong, closer even than the family. Now, Moon in the 12th house, here Moon suggests natural vulnerability with a thin line between what these people are feeling and what others around them are feeling. These individuals inhale what is circulating in their environment, absorbing other people's emotions and feelings, and sometimes even thinking that these are their own emotions. For some, fairly difficult, complex, and unusual relationships with mother or women in general are possible, while for others, these relationships can be extremely strong and good, but this usually depends strongly on the aspects. So this was a short interpretation of Moon through the houses. The moon has the most powerful influence on our destiny. Although its influence is not very direct, it does not produce clear events in life like other planets do, but moon's effects are steady and they are active at all times. When thinking of aspects moon makes, they will naturally show the development and evolution of sense impression which will occur in the individual. So to end today's video, let's say moon is connected to our personality, and house and the sign describes what type of personality. It can be said that individual could easily be judged by sign and house position of the moon, but that will be a topic of another video. Thanks for being here with me today, and I'll be seeing you again in a couple of days. Bye.